Hello everybody, it's Stella Wabella and we are going to do a Q&A. So the question that I get asked the most is how many years have I been riding? So I'm just going to answer that first. I've been riding for 2.5 years. Yes. Also, this video was recommended by Aesthetic Music. So the first set of questions is by K4133. Their first question is, would you ever consider doing collabs? Like, yes! Oh my gosh, I think that would be so much fun. But I mean, I don't think that, like, if I wanted to do it with bigger creators, I definitely would have to build myself a way bigger platform than I do now. But yes, I would love to do collabs. Their next question is, who is your favorite out of Stella and Oz? I'm pretty sure I answered this question in a previous video, but out of the two, I would probably have to go with Stella because she has taught me the most and is literally my heart horse, and I love her so much. Oz is fantastic, but Stella, she just has a special place in my heart. The next set of questions is by Chloe Vlogs. Their first question is, how old is Stella and Oz? Stella is 12 and Oz is 5. Next one is, what is your daily routine like? I'm pretty sure this means the barn. So, I mean, it would literally just be as anybody else's. I go to the barn and I go get them from their pastures. I usually pick either if I'll ride Stella or Oz, or if my mom will let me ride both. And I usually go to each of their pastures and say hello, and then I go get one of the ponies and I give them treats and I love them and I hug them and I take pictures of them. I definitely have way too many pictures of my ponies in my camera roll. And then I brush them down and I tack them up. I first get them ready and then I'll put my boots on and my helmet on and my gloves on. And then I usually just, like, while I'm in the ring, I'll literally just pick what I'm going to work on that day. Usually with Oz, I know specifically what I'm going to work on. With him, it's either collection, jumping, bending, working on his straightness. But with Stella, usually I work on bending because she has trouble doing that. So I'll usually just choose what I want to work on that day. And then, yes, and then when I'm done riding, if it's the summer, obviously I'll hose them off. If it's the winter, I'll just brush them off. And then I give them more treats. And then I go put them out in their pasture. So yes, pretty much just like anybody else's routine with their ponies. Next is, how high have you jumped with Stella and Oz? Stella's biggest jump is 3 foot. Oz's biggest jump is a 1 foot vertical. So yes. Next is probably my favorite question. Are you going to get any more horses in the future? Probably not right now. Stella will still be able to take me very far, and Oz too. I mean, this is kind of hard to answer because right now I'm not thinking about getting another horse. Because 3 horses would definitely be a lot. But once Stella can't do much for me anymore, and once Oz is like kind of trained all the way and trained how I want it to be and jumping a good level with me, I'll maybe consider it, but like that would be in the way future. So right now, I don't think I'm planning on getting another horse. Next questions are from Ali. The first question is, how tall are you and your horses? I am 5'6", Stella is 15'2", and Oz is 16'2". That's not right. Oz is not that big. That's what they told us. They were trying to sell him for 17 hands. I think they thought he was gonna grow a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure he's done growing. He's probably like 16 or 15 something. I don't know for sure about Oz's height though. What is your dream horse? Oh my god, I absolutely love answering this question. My dream horse, oh my gosh, would either be a chestnut, obviously, like if you don't know my type by now, or a gray Appaloosa. I really want like I just want like a big horse, like just an unnecessarily giant horse. I don't really want a horse that already knows how to jump, because I don't really have experience with horses like that. Like, because Stella didn't know how to jump, Oz didn't know how to jump. So I definitely would want a project. A young horse, like 5 or 6. I do not like blazes that go all the way down. And no. I like snips on their little nosies because I don't know, I just don't like how those look. And then yeah. Oh, and it has to have the sweetest demeanor and just a sweet, willing project horse like Ozzy is. So yes, I would definitely consider getting another Oz in the future. Next questions are by Molly Eventing. I love you. How old are you? So, I usually do not like answering this question because there are some creepy people out there. Yeah. So, but I mean, like, you guys know that I'm not like 20, but you guys also know that I'm not like 8 years old. So, I'm 13. Yeah. A teenager. When is your birthday? My birthday is June 10th. So make sure to wish me a happy birthday on June 10th this summer. How high have you jumped? The highest jump I have jumped is 3 foot, the same as Stella. So yeah. Next questions are by Talia. What is your favorite color? I have 2 favorite colors, electric blue and hunter green. What is your favorite set color for Stella and Oz? For Stella, it would probably be hot pink. For Oz, it would probably be hunter green. Raccoon Dingo Dog asks, what disciplines would you see yourself doing in the future? Cross country. You guys probably saw from the video, one of my short videos, that 1%, and that would be cross country. I want to do it so bad. I can definitely see Oz doing cross country in the future. I think it would be so much fun. I mean, I would need to find somewhere where I live to do cross country, but I just think it would be so much fun. So yes, cross country. What tips do you have for improving my jumping position and keeping my heels down over fences? So about keeping your heels down, everybody knows that it's so much easier to ride like this than it is to ride like this. So honestly, it's pretty simple. Just when you're riding, let all of the weight drop down into the bottom of your heel, then into the tip of your toes. A lot of people also tend to feel like they need their whole entire leg to be able to get themselves out of the saddle when they're two-pointing or half seating or posting, but that's not true. All you really need to be able to get out of the saddle is your inner thigh. That's all you really need to squeeze with. So you don't need to squeeze with your calf to be able to get yourself out of the saddle, because when you do, your foot will boop. Or sometimes I see like somebody's foot will be straight and then they start posting and it goes up. So that's just telling me that they're using their whole entire leg, which is not what you need to be doing. So if you only squeeze with your thigh, you won't have that problem. I really hope that makes sense. I'm not the best at giving advice. And about your jumping position, so you just really need to remember to keep your leg exactly where it is and not let it slide back. And a lot of people tend to stand when they like 2 point, which kind of gets on my nerves, not even gonna lie. So you really need to keep your back straight and up. Okay, so like some people when they're 2 pointing, so let's say riding, they'll just like whoop. No, you really need to up. So it's not like you don't have to like swing yourself over your horse's body, but at the same time, don't stand up. No, no, that is no. That will not help you whatsoever. Cause that'll cause your leg to go all the way back to the horse's butt, and that is not what you want at all. So so keep your leg exactly where it is, bent, and your heel down, and kind of just pick your butt up and keep your back straight and over your horse's neck. Oh, I'm horrible at advice giving. But I hope that helps. Next question is, what are your tips on affording horses? I wouldn't really know how to answer that question exactly because I didn't pay for either of my ponies. But I mean, honestly, riding is an extremely expensive sport. So, I mean, if you really want to be a professional at it in the future, you know, you have to make sure that you can keep up with your ponies financially. So, I mean, if you can stick to it, I mean, you can save your money, which I'm not very good at, but it's okay. I mean, with all the chiropractic work and the floating and getting their feet done and vet checks, and I mean, you know, even stuff for you, riding boots are extremely expensive. Helmets are extremely expensive. Saddles are extremely expensive. It's unnecessary, but I mean, that's just how it is. So I don't really know how to exactly answer that question, but you know. Next is what is your favorite Lemieux color? My favorite Lemieux color? This is gonna be the most unpopular opinion in the world, but it would probably have to be ink blue, cause it's such a pretty blue. Like it's almost like a navy and a purple and like a really bright blue all mixed together, and it's beautiful. So yes, that's probably my favorite Lemieux color. Next question is by M. Yes, just the letter M. And how often do you go to the barn to see your horses? I usually try to go out as much as I can, especially with a 5-year-old. I mean, he usually has to get ridden like at least 5 times out of the week. So I usually try to go every day. Sometimes that doesn't happen because of plans, but yes, I usually will try to go out every single day of the week. And that is all the questions for today. I'm so sorry it kind of took me a while to post this because I wanted to make sure that I had all the questions possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all of your questions were answered, and I will see you next time. Bye!